you go. Yeah. Go. Hello. That was oh, this is really awkward. But this I'm doing a stop laughing at me. I'm doing a series. Oh my god, I've scuffed it. Nah.
What's going on over there, man? Listen.
Yo, you introduce yourself. Shut up. You introduce yourself. You introduce yourself. I'm here with Grim Reaper and
Yo,
Demon.
Demon
Demon
Wolf.
Wolf. Yeah.
bro,
I'll
why'd
tag
you
them
make
in the
everything so
description.
awkward?
I'll
Yeah,
tag them in
why
the
is
You're
it so
description.
such an
awkward?
awkward child.
Your character's got blonde hair. Be quiet.
Bro, we're the
Oh,
same character.
shush.
Shush. Right. From the first song. Oh, bro, I'm starting to call him budget magician.
Oh my god, yeah, you fully are. What do you mean first off? Are you not
No.
gonna ask us how we are?
Right. You doing good?
Uh,
You know what? I'm
we
doing
got an
okay.
hour to do this.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, we're
We've
doing
got
it,
time.
we do it shorter than that. Um, you know what? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'll go back, every gym's open in the UK on Monday. Which I'm quite happy about. Apart from I just, had a Domino's tonight, so I'm
Same.
gonna be paying for that on Monday night. So, I'm not looking
Oh.
forward to that. But you know, I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah. It's on me, innit? I'm decent. So, Demon, how you do?
Oh my god.
I'm doing decent. I slept half of the day because I am up at night until 6 in the morning. Then I go to sleep at like no, then I wake up at like 4 in the afternoon. I had pizza for dinner, well, for like leftovers, but yeah. So
You know what? I feel like doing things at night are like so much better. Like they feel so much more fun. Like
same here.
if I could, like if I didn't have to sleep, I would 100% sacrifice more sleep time to do stuff in the night because half of your life is nighttime and sleep. Think about it. You have 12 hour, roughly 12 hours a day living, doing whatever you want. The other, like, again, roughly, the other, like, roughly 12 is sleep,
Yeah.
So you're wasting so much time. How many days, how many, maybe, like, years you're missing of sleep that could be used in actual, living life. I think that's crazy.
I'm not hit deep.
Yeah, that's
Well, yeah,
crazy.
it was a podcast, but, like, that's what we're meant to do.
Mm. Right, well, have you heard about the Jake Paul fight happening?
I have, and
Yeah.
to be honest, I feel like Ben is just. Have you seen the footage that's been leaked of
Yeah,
Ben's boxing?
I want him to like. I want him to win, but like, I know he probably won't.
Yeah. I really do like. I don't really care about either of them, right? I don't like Jake, but I don't really care about Ben Askren or Askren or whatever his name is.
Askin.
Is it Askin or Askren?
I think Askren.
Well, whatever it is, I don't care about either of them. If Jake wins by first round knockout in the first 10 seconds, or if he loses, well, if he loses, I'll be happy. But no, no, actually, that sounds bad because that means I'm like,
That sounds mean.
yeah, but Jake Paul is Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Everyone hates
true.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that.
Um, so like, yeah, I just don't like him, and I really do want him to not right. I don't want him to lose as such. I want his ego to come down, and that will
Yeah.
be through his loss.
Yeah. I feel you.
Because he's a good boxer. Like I'm right, I box, yeah, and I can see through him, and I know Kieran can as well. You can see this guy has skill. There's no lie about it. You can see this guy has a lot of skill. He has a lot of talent. Um, and he puts hard work into the sport. But his personality outside the ring is like it's mental.
Yeah,
He's just a prick.
Yeah, that's the thing. If he was nice,
he's
I'd enjoy him
cocky.
more.
He's very cocky too.
He's very arrogant. Very arrogant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also, now there's a new what's it called? The TikTok versus YouTubers.
Yeah,
Gibbs apparently fighting, isn't
he is fighting. He
he? Oh,
announced
is
it the
he?
other day, actually. Yeah. Well, it's like,
Oh, right.
yeah. Well, I'm pretty certain he either announced it or it was like, um, it's not fully announced, but he is gonna do it if that makes sense. So the
Yeah.
contract hasn't been signed, but it's happening.
I'm
And
new to
like
this whole TikTok
Bryce
situation.
Hall and all like is it Bryce Hall? That's his name, right? The
Bryce or
TikToker.
Bryson, something like
Oh
that.
yeah, Bryce Hall. Yeah. He's trying to
Bryce
fight that.
Hall, yeah.
He still wants to fight. I don't know what the other guy's name is, but he's like been hunting him down and like
Oh mate, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
I've seen that, and he turned
it's
up
mad.
to his blog.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
So what
I
is
I really don't watch them sort of TikTokers, but you know, again,
wait? So
I can
what
only
is
speak for
this
a
whole
boxing perspective.
TikTokers versus YouTube thing? Because I don't know much
Boxing,
about it,
well, it
honestly.
is boxing,
I
right?
know
It's
that, but
not.
like, why are they against each other supposedly?
it's
Just
just
it's just an
TikTok versus
event.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
it just is happening.
just fight up the
It's
platform.
the same with everything nowadays. Like a lot of the YouTube scene are moving to boxing because of they get paid a lot of money for it. KSI and Logan Paul, I'm pretty certain, um, bagged like 4 million each,
Damn, that's a lot.
and
Damn.
they were in the ring for less than 20 minutes. Imagine making 3 or 4 million in 20 minutes.
That's not bad.
That's more than some people in a lifetime.
Hmm.
It's crazy when you think of it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. This is a question that's not like it's a bit off of the boxing, but do you think the cube's coming back in this game?
That was extremely off of
I
boxing.
know, but like, but I personally I think it will. Cause have you
I
seen
mean,
Rise?
I don't follow any of the Fortnite stuff. I just play the game. I like Fortnite. I
Yeah, no,
really do.
I don't like the way it's going though. Nah.
I,
Fortnite's
I kind
going
of,
downhill
yeah, but
because there's
I
so
kind of,
many freaking sweats playing anymore,
yes,
and
agreed,
it's
agreed.
so annoying.
But I
Like,
like
I
the
mean, I
way of
understand
what
the
they
whole
did
sweats
with the new
part.
guns, because the new guns you have to learn.
Yeah,
So
they're
meaning
such
Mhm. Yeah,
everyone's back on the same wavelength of
kind
right.
of.
I don't know how this gun recoil and and bloom and how much damage it does, and you have to play differently. And I feel like everyone's got so comfortable with this Scar and pump shotgun, you know, you've then got
Okay.
to adapt. And I think that's what they tried to do, but they didn't make it hard enough. And now the sweats have already adapted and again taken over.
If only there was like a way to keep the sweats in like arena, or the sweats could just play casually in
Well,
actual.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Most of the sweats do play arena, but
But
the
they
so-called
still
sweats
play
that we run
extremely
into
sweaty.
aren't actually sweats to others. To us, they are because we're the casual players. I don't play Fortnite. Fortnite is definitely not my favorite game because I'm not the best at it, right? For them, they love Fortnite because if they're good at the game. Same with me with Warzone, right? I fucking love Warzone because I'm a sweat and I'm not gonna I'll put my hands up and say I am a sweat. I am 100% a sweat and I crap on kids, right? I get like 20 kills a game. I sweat that game out so much. But I'm just naturally good at it. So I can't help that. It's the same here though. It's the same with kids with Fortnite. I'm really taking over this podcast.
Nah, nah.
Yeah, you are. Want to
Sorry,
give
I
somebody
talk
else
for
a chance to
England,
talk?
man. I honestly talk for England. I'm
That's cool.
sorry. Yeah, no, what do you think of it, Demon?
I mean,
No,
I
that's
agree.
crazy, man. I thought the same, to be honest.
I don't know what to
No,
say anymore.
nothing.
Right. Do you know Modern Warfare, like the Warzone? I feel like I don't know where that's going. The storyline's mucked up.
What do you mean?
The storyline's going crazy. Like 1 minute is a nuke, next minute, nah, we can't.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like
No,
it's
there ain't.
crazy.
Well, from the leaks, the latest leaks,
Yeah, they're
they're
not trying
throwing
hard,
it
are they?
back to 1980s.
I'm gonna sit down on
Um,
this one. I just have it downloaded. I haven't played it yet, so you guys
oh,
can
you need to get on Warzone. The vibes on Warzone is so good, man. Well, I say that it's really not that great because they've like basically so Cold War came out, right, and ruined COD again. Modern Warfare was kind of like the holy grail of COD. Like COD was really
something always
dying.
ruins something though.
Yeah, COD was really like when I say really dying, I mean like badly because if Black Ops 4 came out, Kieran, as you know, that game was just fuckery. Like
Yeah.
but for some reason it was the
it
best
was,
god.
yeah, it was our best COD because of we enjoyed it,
Yeah.
but the game was like the money grabbing is it got to a point where it was like, oh my God. It got to a point where there was at least 10 to 15 guns that you had to pay for to use, and they were the best guns in the game. If you did not use them guns, you cannot play the game.
I
So
hate it when I
obviously,
play games that you have to pay for to win.
exactly, pay to win is the worst, and especially, right, another thing is I paid a lot of money for that game because if it was 60 quid for the game, and then you had something called like a battle pass, not a battle pass, like a season pass,
Yeah.
and that gave you
I
all the
remember.
DLCs. That was an extra 60 quid
That's
Damn.
mad.
to get all the DLCs and play zombies, right?
That's
And
insane.
on top of that, I still had to pay for all these guns.
No, it's mad.
It's terrible, man. And it's the same thing with like what all these, all these other games are doing. They're just money grabbers. They don't understand like what games do for people. Because people use games for people don't, they're not just 40-year-olds and kids that come home from school and work and, just game for the fun. People, gaming can be their release and, people can get bullied and stuff and as deep as it is, that's their uh what do you call it? Like a reality zoning out of reality.
Like a reality check, kind of.
Yeah. And you get zoned in into this fun whatever it's called, like yeah, reality and you know, I think that's good for kids
Yeah.
and people that are suffering. But if you're just gonna mystify it, I don't even know if that's a word. But I'm gonna make it up.
We can make it a word. It is a
I'm
word
gonna
now.
make a word, yeah, mystify.
Who made the
Because of
dictionary?
yeah, so
No clue, but he's not as smart as Grim.
yeah, who did make the dictionary? That's a good
Yeah.
question.
One of you guys want to like search that up real quick, or?
Yeah, do that. But
I'm gonna
speaking,
search it up now.
yeah,
Carry on speaking, I'll search
yeah,
it up.
in the meantime, also, I want to say, uh, it's Prince Philip that died, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's quite mad. I thought, it was like 2 months away from his 100th birthday as well, which is
Yeah, I know, it's
quite
crazy. Do you
nice.
hear about that over in the States, Demon?
No, I did not.
Really?
I don't really pay attention to the news because they either lie about it or they over exaggerate it, which is
Like
why I
COVID.
don't. Yeah,
Whoa,
exactly,
whoa, whoa,
exactly.
we're not, we're no, 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 no. Don't go into that on, you'll get taken down instantly if you talk about the C word. I
Fair,
I
promise.
don't know. I just stay
Like
away from the
on
news.
Twitch, if you talk about COVID, if you say virgin, and if you say, what's the other word?
Simp.
Simp. If you say virgin, simp, or COVID, um, you can get shadow banned and you can get your channel taken down.
That's so
Oh
dumb.
dang.
Yeah, but some streamers are ballsy about
I
it.
mean,
Like Nick Mercs, and I saw Tim. Do you know Tim the Tap Man?
Yeah, I know Tim.
Yeah, he did. I saw him do it the other day. He literally went like someone killed him and went, "You're a fucking virgin!" Like literally on the street, and everyone was saying like, "You're gonna get taken down" and stuff. He was just like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck," and he never did.
Just
they
So,
make a
would, they
new
would never do
account.
it.
well, he's a very. They're both massive streamers. They get like 60,000 views. So
Mm.
the chance of them being taken down is crazy. But do you know Doctor Disrespect?
Yeah.
Do you know I still like I'm still mind blown by the fact that his Twitch channel got banned, but no one knows why.
Yeah.
Like not a single person apart
Has he
from him.
tried contacting the creators
No,
of Twitch?
He got
yeah,
unbanned, didn't
no,
he?
Twitch banned him.
Why?
No one knows. That's the question.
Didn't he get unbanned though?
Like, shouldn't they tell him why?
No,
Like,
he's
can't he
moved
go?
on to YouTube.
Oh.
Oh dang!
Damn.
No,
Wow.
he knows, Demon, but no one else does. It's only him and Twitch.
Only him and Twitch.
Yeah, but so
Wow.
it could be like
This
people
is
have
some
gone into
juicy
this.
content.
Yeah, people have
Like,
like
I'm
proper
thinking.
investigated this shit, but no one knows. It's a crazy mystery, man, honestly. Right, I'm gonna let you two do some speaking because I'm just speak. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Also, I'm gonna quickly say, the dictionary was made in 1604, and it was created by James Murray. Murray, is that his name? Or
Murray.
Murray? But he's got an AY. Mur
Yeah, Murray.
I'm just an idiot then, pretty much. So, what type of, you know what? This is a really random question, but what type of music do you everyone listen to? Like, just
I listen to honestly anything. It depends on what mood I'm into. I will listen to like rock, heavy metal, rap, country, honestly whatever. It
country
just depends on
road.
what I'm into at that moment. What about you,
Yeah,
Grim?
I am rap. I
yeah.
can't. That's all. Honestly, that's all I really listen to. I can listen to house music, but again, it's probably got to have some sort of rap in it.
Mhm.
I just like my rap.
Have you ever heard the
Um,
first ever rap?
Don't come meeting my mom. She
no.
calls it rap crap.
The first ever rap is I forgot
Well,
when it
this
was
is
made.
sorry to interrupt, but the people that say that, no offense, it, but it
They don't
depends.
understand.
Yeah, you need to look into the bars, right? Some things that these people say. Well, do you know who someone? Yeah, no, you don't know Dave is, do you? Because if I swear we had this conversation the other day.
I don't know
Um,
who a lot of
okay, right. So there's
songwriters
a
are
rapper called
either.
Dave, right? He actually released two songs earlier, which I was gassed about. But he says things that are so fucking clever. Um, fuck, what was his? I'm trying to think of like a bar now that's easy to say to just like represent like how clever he is. Um, fuck.
Whilst you're thinking, the first ever rap was in 1970, so that was we didn't have that long ago. Like that's 90 how? It's weird to think that. Like even phones and that they weren't even, like they were made not even that long ago. Oh, it's mad.
Back to the whole dictionary thing. So you know how that was created, right?
Yeah.
How is anything we're learning relevant? Like if you think about it, we've made all of it up.
Because that's how we communicate.
I wanna
Yeah,
know.
that is true, but it's also made up at the same time.
Of course it's made up. How else are we going to communicate it? If you put two people that didn't have a language together, that's just like you going up next to an Italian person. You're not going to be able to communicate because you don't understand each other. That's the same thing. If neither of you had a language and you put next to each other, you'd just be going like, eh, like because you don't know you
Okay,
couldn't
but
speak.
you guys agree that it's made up, right? That
Of
everything's
course it
made up
is.
to
That
help
it's
us
facts
learn.
that it's made up.
Then why do I have like my teacher saying that it's not made up?
What do you mean? It's not, how is
Like
it not made up?
my teachers
We
say
made
that
it. Humans made
yeah,
it.
I know we made it. Humans made it up. My teachers are over here saying no, it's not made up. It's all based off of the Earth and everything.
What? The Earth?
It's stupid. I know. I don't understand.
To be
No,
fair,
it comes from Latin. Our whole thing comes from
Everything
Latin,
derives from Latin.
and then from before Latin came like all the that we had Old English. Old English is the whole old like oh
Old
ye
English is
he they
extremely
thing.
hard to learn.
It's like all the weird talk, and then before that you had um something even more confusing, but they're still considered as English. So it would you could listen to it and it would sound like it's Spanish or something, but it would be English. And then before that you obviously had like your caveman.
The thing is though, the first person to ever speak must have been he must have looked like a nutcase. Walking around saying
Yeah.
hello. What's that mean then?
Well, no, because if you, it's just like a child. Do you know our cousin, or uh, you know, um,
Like
if
sibling,
you had, huh?
sibling.
If you had a cousin or a sibling or a small child, right?
Mhm.
They don't in one day go, hello, my name is Jeff. My name is Amber. I'm 15. Like you don't they don't say that.
Yeah.
You start off with you know, or ah
Mhm.
per, like, and then you say o a p, and you develop it just like
Mhm.
how you develop most things.
Yeah.
That's how you develop a language. That's how they started off talking about, you know, some person going in caveman talk. Steve down the road would understand that
Yeah.
and know that he wanted rocks for the fire.
Mhm. It'd
It's
be
kind of
so
mad when you think
weird.
about it.
Imagine being alive then, because like they were
So,
living people, like
yeah, man.
crazy. If you think
It
that,
is crazy.
like,
I'd want to live without like technology.
yeah,
Oh,
same.
Oh,
I
that's gonna
definitely want
suck for a ton of people.
yeah, but it would also create so much more
Well,
like
even more like chaos.
happiness
Yeah.
because if if you had no friends or anything like, or you know if you didn't have anything, you couldn't go home and just waste your life away or talk to you know like us two, right? Or well, us three, me and Reaper and you, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say we both, us three, we all had no life. Literally, all we do is go work, college, school, come home, play together, and repeat. That is a waste of a life, right?
That is very boring.
Exactly, and we do that every single day.
Oh,
Because
I
if then
can't
you
do
make
that every single
then you
day.
make friends online, but you think you think that they're your best friends, even though you've never met them. And I see things like this all the time. Relationships that are forming online. I saw the other day on a server, someone from the UK is is dating someone my age in Australia.
Australia.
It's like it's mind like, and the thing is that's quality, that's amazing that can happen. But them two are now gonna FaceTime, they're gonna do all that, they'll never meet each other, but they're gonna do all this and they'll pray and it gives a false sense of hope. Same thing with someone that owns a device or owns a PlayStation or something like this. It is a full sense of hope that you have friends, but you don't because if you haven't met them and you like you might, but the chances are you won't. The chances that that us three are gonna meet one day isn't very likely. It's that's nothing deep. That's just straight facts. And I feel
Yeah.
like if you had no technology, if I couldn't speak to you right, either of you right now, I probably wouldn't know you, and I'd have to go make friends. When I was younger, I literally had to run out and knock on people's doors for them to come out, and I know you still do that, Reaper, because you're young, and obviously some kids might not have phones, and so because that's just their parents' thing. But imagine that. when you're my age, 18 years old, 17, 18, 19, and you still have to, even like early 20s, and you go,
I mean,
you're
you can
knocking on
still
your
go out and make
doors.
friends, not
Yeah,
exactly
you,
knocking on doors wise, but like me in the summer, I usually don't play video games. I'm swimming at a public pool 24/7, and I find friends. Like me and
exactly.
them
You gotta
eventually start
meet
meeting up over
people.
and over
You
again.
gotta go out and you gotta do things. It's so good for your mental health. I think I honestly, I'm a true believer in healthy living is a healthy lifestyle. I think if you eat the right foods, if you do fitness, you know, you keep your body how it needs to be, you're rocking. People don't want to hang around with other people that don't look after themselves. That's just, that's just how it is. If you most girls and boys, you're not when someone asks what's your type, you don't say, oh, dirty person, don't clean themselves, or eats like crap. Like, you don't say that, do you? You say, oh, I want a gym person. I want some, you know.
Hmm.
So I feel like you're crushing yourself. Uh, if whoever you are, if you're ruining your life and you are, I feel like you're minimizing your chances more and more, and you're not extending out. If okay, you then get into fitness, so you then start going to the gym, you start getting healthier, you feel better because that is just science. If you're fit, you feel healthy, you feel better, your immune system is good, your mental well-being, that's the one. Your mental well-being is better, so you're feeling like you've got a body high because your endorphins. Is it endorphins?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm going on a rant here, but just
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
finish.
Endorphins,
Let me finish. Um,
endorphins, or something like
yeah,
that.
endorphins. So they come out, and that's the thing that makes you happy. So you then go to the gym because you're happy, and you make friends because of they're also into gym because they're at the gym. Same with boxing. I've met so many people through boxing because of I've been to boxing. We look at each other as we've got something in common. Tonight I had boxing on the TV, and I shared something with it. I I videoed it and put it on my private story, and I had five of them reply to it saying like, "Oh my God, that was crazy," because we both share the same. We all share the same love for that. But I would never be their friend if I didn't communicate through boxing. So I think
So
it's very you have to get yourself out there, and I think obviously this all comes down back to the question of um you know is computers and stuff good, and that's the reason why I would like to live without them, because I feel like even me personally, I'm not the most outgoing person in the world, but I'm also not shy. But I think
which is when
my
computers and
confidence.
stuff come in handy because then
Exactly.
when you can't find people here in person, you can still find people out there. But it's still
But
not the right thing because they're not there in
exactly,
person to like
they're not
actually
they're not
help you
really
out
there.
more than they really can. Exactly.
And
It's
it's
kind of
I get
like
go on,
it's
go on,
kind
go
of
on.
like girls and boys. Girls need help emotionally with emotional support. Boys need help with physical. Well, if your friends aren't there for you in person, then it's gonna suck. So yeah, I agree with you on some of that for the electronics side of
Yeah,
things.
I think with the whole like help and stuff like this, I
You need people who are actually there in person.
yeah, I agree with that, but all this depends because it depends on your situation, what's wrong, because there's certain things you can do or you need not you could do. There's certain things you need to do before going to your friends anyway. Because don't forget, you're passing obviously they're your friends. That's their job, and your job for them is to look after each other. Same with your parents and your siblings and stuff. the whole job is to, you're supposed to love each other and care for each other. So meaning you solve each other's problems when they're going wrong. For your, let's say you have a younger sister, if she's saying, I've got this problem, you've been through that problem before, so you're going to help her out with that, and then she'll help her kids out and stuff like that. And I feel like if you can take steps before going to other people, because I feel like, honestly, I've had it happen to me before, right? Remember that girl, Kieran? Don't mention names, but um, and I met
You
this
can make
girl.
up a fake name for her.
Yeah, I'm
Just be
gonna just
like
say Charlotte,
Grace
right?
over here. Okay, Charlotte.
So
I'm cool with that.
Charlotte was playing with, well, Charlotte invited me and Reaper onto a Minecraft server, right? And it was it was chilling, it was good, it was fine. Um, Literally a day after, she added me on Snapchat and we started talking. Not nothing like that, just mates, um, getting to know each other. All of a sudden, she's bringing down on me. She's got this, she's got that. This is wrong with her life. That is, and I, I honestly, I panicked because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And she was like, I've got, um, but she was throwing subtle things like, um. I'm really hungry, and I'll be like, well, go eat then, silly. And she'll be like, I can't, I've got an eating disorder. And I kind of just like sat there and I'm like, what do you expect me to say to that? Like, I really, I dislike when people put other people in positions for their benefit. I feel like attention seekers are my arch nemesis.
Yeah.
And
That's
yeah.
why I only talk about my problems to a certain extent. I don't want people to like feel bad for me or something.
Well,
I
no,
just want to
again,
talk about it enough to get it off my chest.
yeah, and I feel that's a good thing. Honestly, I feel like you should be able to express your feelings. Honestly, I should, but I feel like you've got to do as much help to with yourself as you can. If you need to get yourself out there, you need to get a job, you need to do everything you can before passing on. You can't, because in life you can't do that. Later on in life, you can't pass stuff away to other people. You gotta learn whilst you're young. And I've been there, man. Honestly, I've been there. I can't explain, and this is what I'm trying to tell Reaper, because Reaper is younger than me and he's a little fucker in school, right? And the amount of people that have told him, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to sort yourself out, because he's gonna be the one that after after he leaves school is then gonna be the one having all this stress and anger, because of he's the one that's got to stay 3 days extra when everyone, because I, like me, I failed my maths, right? I'm now doing maths 2 days extra a week, an hour after my college. So people in my college will do the lesson that I do as well. We'd do the same lesson. They'd go home. I have to carry on staying in for 2 extra hours. Then I go home. Then they have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. I have to go in all them days because I have to study maths. And I really don't want that to happen to anyone, especially Reaper, because obviously, you know, he's a close mate of mine. So yeah, I find it difficult because of I've been in his position, and I'm talking to you as well, Demon, because of I've
Hmm.
been in your position as well, because you're not too much younger than me. Um,
I still get myself to go to school somehow. I don't even know how, whether it's happening subconsciously or not.
well, that's the
Like,
thing. School, going to school and studying, you've got to put the
no,
work
like I
in.
could literally be like staying at home, but I still have that little spark inside of me that wants me to go to school.
But when you
So,
get to school,
but I need to
what do you
figure.
do?
I do some of my work, and I can admit I need to do more. I need to figure out how to get that spark to
Because
grow.
honestly, from a
Because
person,
mostly I just listen anymore because I can't focus on it with everything that's going in my life. But
Well,
somehow
again, that comes down
I
to the
need to
fact of
figure
you've got to
out,
do something. You've
yeah.
got to do something to change that. If you can't do you not like from my perspective? I've been through that. Yeah. Do you know how crucial this point in your life is? I personally, I think I had it worst because I had a really horrible thing happen to me in that time. My best friend died. Um, that I knew since I was about 1 years old. Literally, my closest friend, my right hand man. We did everything together. He passed away whilst I was studying for my GCSEs. That was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to experience in my life, and my life was ruined by that, obviously, because of he was like my best friend, bestest friend ever, right? Like family. So trying to deal with that while studying for all these exams, you know, this is why I find it hard and I get a little bit like not whelmed up, but
You okay? You're getting emotional.
no, I'm good. But like I'm trying to this is why I don't like it when people say like, oh, yeah, but I've got the not saying that your struggle isn't a struggle, but I'm saying you've got a struggle, but your struggle probably weren't a struggle like mine. Not just saying that that was the only thing that happened to
I
me,
know.
because I'm not, because I've got other issues that doesn't need to be addressed. And even Reaper don't know it, my parents don't know it. But I feel the need to share some of it, and I feel the need that I need to focus on myself and do other things with the other bit. And I feel like the things, um, fuck, how do I say this? I don't like it when people think that their world is over and their life is shit and all that sort of stuff. And then you find out what it is, and I just look at them and like, you really don't know how lucky you are. And like,
It's the
I've been,
opposite.
I have been through the fucking wars, and I can't tell you how many people are like, oh, fuck me, like. I can't deal with life anymore. I hate life. But they're still sitting there with their PlayStation, their TV, their warm, you know, warm house, their bed, you know. But at one point, some people and people I know and myself haven't been there and haven't had a warm bed and haven't had an oven and had to have, you know, shitty food. But now my parents have worked for that and now I live in a nice house and in a nice area because if they earned it, they changed their life around. It was like, you know what, we got to fucking do this for our kids, and I feel like that's got me the motivation to be like, you know what, if your life sucks, fucking do something about it, or your life is gonna be so shit for the rest of your life. And that's why I've always had this feeling of when someone tells me, "Oh, my life is shit," my life is going downhill, I will always get like a little bit frustrated because of you don't know how lucky you are. And right, I'm done for now. And I actually am done because if I
Okay.
spoke for about 30
Kind of
minutes straight, then
Yes, you did.
uh, I was
With me,
supposed
my
I was
can I
supposed to
talk,
stop this
please?
about 15 minutes ago,
it's
but
fine. Just carry on. Just carry
just
on.
carry on. It's been 40 minutes. It's been 40. Carry
No, just carry on. The thing is with me, my life is crap, but I joke around about it. I figure out how to get through it. My only problem is I need to figure out how to not survive my life rather than live it. And that's a huge struggle for me because I'm 16 and I can't drive yet. Because I have no one to actually help me learn how to drive and
Well,
take the whole pacer test
can
and
this
stuff.
not like this is what it comes down to though with the whole you got to get yourself out there. If you why haven't you got a job? This isn't don't you don't answer this because this is these are personal questions, but
I'm okay with
like
answering it though. I was getting to that point.
like job if you can't if your answer is I can't get a job because of COVID, there's
It's
a
not exactly
billion
because of
online
COVID.
things that you can do to get a job. There's online. Kieran's brother is in a call center because of, or he used to be, I'm not sure now, because of he couldn't work in a place because of COVID, so he chose to go online. Smart thinking, because it's money. He works from home. There's so many things you can do to change it, and then that money you can pay for. You was telling us about your brother or something the other day. With that
Oh
money
yeah.
that you've just made for easy money online, you get that cash. That'll pay for your taxi to meet him halfway and pay for your
I
lunch.
don't have any cash, so that's the thing.
Well, no, that's
So
what I'm
like,
saying. That's how that you make the money is what I'm saying. You make the money off your job, and then the job, and then you start buying nice things for yourself. Your mental well-being improves because you're feeling better.
yes. And there's only a few places near me that are walking distance in which I can actually go to, and I've filled out multiple applications for them, but I still can't do anything. But one of my teachers has recommended this one thing that I can go to. It's like a college or high school thing, I don't know. And now I'm waiting for them to get back to me.
Well, what's
And
you're in the last year of school, right?
no.
Not of like I mean
I
of
in what's considered high school where you guys live.
right. So high school is I'm pretty sure is like college and sixth form here. So yeah, so
And you
you're
guys are a year ahead of me, right? Kind of,
I
technically.
uh what did you make it out as, Kieran? You told me earlier they're like
Uh,
grade eight is
yeah, like if you're sixth grade, that means you're year five.
okay.
It's
So you're
one
one
year.
year ahead. You're technically one year ahead,
I'm a
but
year ahead of you guys.
you're
1
you're
year.
not a year ahead. So like if you was in
Or is
grade eight
okay.
and I'm also in grade eight, but I'm in year seven. So we're in the same year, but you're grade eight, I'm year seven. So that yeah, if that makes sense.
I'm in 10th as of right now, so I don't
So
know what
basically,
that shit
anyway,
is for you guys.
with that thing. So
Yeah,
are
we're
you
off
doing your
topic.
GCSEs this year?
No.
Next year?
Next year, yeah.
Right. Okay. So you're in year
Probably.
10.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you? Wait. What grade are you
I
in
still
now?
got 2 years left of school after this year.
But you do your
For like high
GCSEs
school.
in next year.
I think so.
If you have 2 years left, you do it in your last year.
Yeah, I do it in my last year. Okay, so I do it in 2 years. Kind of, yeah.
That don't make
I
any
don't do it.
sense.
I don't know. America here is weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I'm just no, it's just
Even trying
confused.
to
We
compare it
do.
to your guys' years is
You're 16, right?
so confusing me. Yeah, I'm 16.
Yeah, we do ours. We do our GCSEs when we're 16. And if you've got 2 years left, normally you do your GCSEs, obviously when you in your last year, because of school builds you up to take your GCSEs. School is all about learning for your GCSEs to pass the GCSEs to get into college or I don't know, high school or whatever it is over there, and then you pass them exams to go into college or university here to get a job. So it's all
To
at
get a
one
better job.
system. Obviously, there's ways around that. You don't have to go to college or university. My sister's gone to university. She's now actually
I
um
might just go to a community college or something like that.
is that just like a normal wait, what's a community college?
I don't know how to explain it. Uh, fudge. Let me get out my phone.
What would you study?
Well, for jobs that I want, jobs that would be fun to me are like probably diving, deep sea diving or something. So like I could experiment with fish since COVID did
That's
that.
you that's very
So
what's
there's
his name?
that.
Hard.
I want to
Yeah.
say something else, but you guys will probably laugh at me, even though it's a
No,
professional.
go on. No, I won't laugh.
Professional mermaid. Like
Okay,
that's an
that
actual thing.
yeah, I know. I've watched the Sidemen video. I don't think you know. I don't know if you watch
and
Sidemen, but
No, she don't know who they are.
and
yeah.
I have family who think that I should be a masseuse because I am really good at massaging people's shoulders and stuff. So there's
Well,
that too.
think you got to think of two things here. You got to think of what you like doing, the field of what it is,
I
and the money.
love being
You're
in the
not gonna
water.
get you're not gonna get a lot of money being a mermaid or
Yeah.
massaging people because it doesn't take much for someone to get in a mermaid suit. Same thing as it doesn't take much to
Actually, it
learn
does. If you want a
how.
professional mermaid tail, a silicone mermaid tail costs like $5,000 to $10,000 if you want to be
Yeah,
actual
yeah. No,
professional.
yeah, I'm not saying like it's not, uh, complicated or whatever, but is 54-year-old Steve that lives two doors down the road, is he gonna be? Does he need that in his life? He doesn't need to go. It's more of an attraction, isn't it?
No, they also help people out with stuff.
Like what?
It's not just for looks. Like you can go into an aquarium, then help them out with other animals and stuff too. You can also be in the zoo in the water section where people take their kids. And since people are constantly at the zoo, you can be there too.
Yeah, no,
There's all different
I
sections.
get no, I understand that. I mean, like, as in, it's not helping
Yeah,
Earth.
no.
If I know that sounds really weird, but like, you know how
It doesn't.
like how think about the massive jobs where people get paid millions, right? Stockbrokers, businessmen, tradespeople like electricians, builders, because they're adding to the world. Do you know what
Okay,
I mean?
well,
I'm not saying
then,
like I'm not saying that's a bad job. To you do whatever you want to
well,
do.
then, what do you think would be a good job that has to do with being in the water?
Being in the water,
Because,
right? If you want to do a deep sea diver thing, yeah.
like, what would be the best job for something like that then?
Well, that's what you. I don't know personally because I've never been in that field, right? But I would probably say you need to get very good qualifications to work in sea.
Yeah.
Like you probably need you still have like the ABC, don't you? Like
ABC?
grade systems, so you can
What do
get
you
like an
mean by that?
A star.
We
How do you GCSEs get graded?
we get graded by A, B, C, D, or F. It's like that no matter what in America.
Yeah. That's what I said. Um, so well,
But an A is worth like
is
100% to something.
yeah. So it go. I'm guessing ABC is a pass, and then D and F are a fail, right?
D isn't exactly a fail. C
But it's not.
is
It's not a
passing
pass.
grade.
Yeah. See, yeah, that's what we have
But
here as well.
D you're still getting by, while F is like a complete
But
dud.
yeah,
Like
but you
it's
can't
not.
again. You can't look at a D.
You
A
can't
D.
look at a D as getting a better high paying job for like
Exactly. That's the
looks.
same thing. I got a three. We used to have your system, right? But we changed it for numbers because if too many people were getting too high grades. So basically, we now go one to number nine. Number nine is a star star.
Oh.
Uh, eight is A star, and then seven is A. And obviously a one is called a U, which is ungradable. Which is obviously like your bottom tier, like 2 marks. Um, and it goes G. No, not so. Yeah, wait, G. Yeah, a G is a two, and then obviously it goes up from there. So what I'm saying is my three, which would be a D, it's not yeah, it's not it's not terrible, but it's not a pass, so
But
it's
you want it to be
useless.
better, yeah.
It's useless. I'm telling you now, no one wants a D. No one. It's useless unless it's a pass. No one wants it. So you gotta always aim for that higher thing because,
Storm's
yeah.
coming. Storm's here.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I mean,
Oh
yeah, we
We
should
just
probably
gotta wrap
end
this
it
up.
now because I mean it's been 50
yeah.
minutes,
I mean,
and
you can wrap it up here.
I was gonna do a break at 20 minutes, and it's now 50.
Oh, we had some good conversations though.
Yeah,
Storm!
and I've been
Ah!
knackered.
Uh,
Where did he
Run!
go? Run your bush.
Go!
I'm putting on my bush.
Run with your bush. Or shoot up the target. Shoot up the targets.
Wait, so in the video.
Do you want to do an outro, mate?
Oh
Yeah, let's
shit!
do
The
an
storm.
outro. The outro's done out
Uh,
here, I guess.
Yeah. Uh. Golf over there. Big
Golf over
sword in the
there.
air.
I don't know why I
Yeah,
can't
bro.
build from where you
Let's
are.
do 90s and stuff.
This is our outro.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Paul.
not working with me. I haven't been playing Fortnite all day. This kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
neither have I. I haven't
There's
played
enemy
like
wall.
properly in ages.
My 90s are way better than this. What the heck?
So look, we got
There we
the
go.
Kevin. We got the
Bro,
no, the
why
trampoline.
why have you got loads of ramps sticking outside of your builds?
Because my 90s is sucking. I don't have the points in a good position.
Couple window as well.
Or whatever it's called. The,
Right, go on, pack the
Right.
fucking episode up.
Yeah, okay. Right. So new video coming out every week. So stay tuned for that. This is gonna be a new podcast. I'll name it in the future. But yeah. Come here, bro. Come here, bro. Oh damn. Is that a quick scope? Yeah, where are you at, bro? Where are you at?
Have you ended it?
Bro, no, I'm coming for you.
Have you ended it?
Can we state our socials in it, or?
Oh yeah.
No, it's ended. It's ended.
No, it
Oh,
isn't.
okay.
It
Wait,
is.
what?
You can edit this because of bro. This is not a podcast.
That point ended about 5 minutes ago.
I'll be honest with you,
Oh, goodbye.
right?